In today's mental health check, what if you started making your New Year's resolutions before the new year?
According to the October theory, a concept trending right now on social media, October is the new January when it comes to self-reflection and setting goals.
I am obsessed with this October theory that everyone's talking about right now.
October is like a mini January, like it's a mini New Year's.
And this gets kind of people thinking about like what has been going on in their life this past year, what they've been doing, and what changes they want to make before the year's over.
So let's get into it with executive coach Elizabeth Pearson. Elizabeth, I gotta say, I've been going back to the gym and I have not seen it this crowded since January. Reminds me of New Year's a bit. Why is October a good time to engage in some of this self-reflection rather than the new year?
I think, Zinhle, like the leaves are changing. It just literally feels different. We're moving into a new season. So why not make this a wonderful jumpstart to really kind of get you in line for some of those goals that you would normally put off till January. But in January, it's dark and it's cold and maybe you don't have a lot of motivation. So let's do it now.
You know, Elizabeth, I've kind of done this before. I quit sweets a bunch of times in October, but then, you know, picked up again like around the holidays. But what should we be thinking about going in? How do you set yourself up for some success?
I think that it's really good to kind of prioritize health, right? So this can be a time where we want to be a little bit more cozy. Maybe we don't want to go on those walks, but like, let's do that. Let's keep these healthy habits going. Let's refresh our living spaces, maybe a little bit, declutter. I also think this can be a really great opportunity to declutter some relationships. A lot of times we go into the new year and that can be maybe when you're breaking up with friends or some romantic relationships that aren't working, but we can do that right now so that we're going into the holidays with a clean slate.
I love that. And Elizabeth, what areas should we focus on when it comes to setting goals? Because I know sometimes I get overwhelmed trying to maybe set too many at once.
Yeah, absolutely, Zinhle. You can get overwhelmed and then you can give up really quickly. So I say start small. And some of the key areas are like personal growth. Maybe there's a master class you've been putting off taking. Start it now. Maybe there's career advancement. I think end of year reviews are happening for a lot of people. Don't wait until December to get your ducks in a row on why you deserve that promotion. Do it now. And then these wonderful wellness habits. Since maybe you're an outside runner and now you take up yoga indoors, but like get a plan together so that you can continue momentum through the end of the year.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so healthy to do it right now before the holidays kind of derail you or something. How do we make sure to that end to get these new routines going and then keep them as a habit, right? That a habit that sticks.
Yeah. I love an accountability buddy. I'm sure you guys are buddies. You could keep each other accountable too, like on the sweets, which by the way, I would never attempt to do that before the holidays, Kate, so that's amazing. But I think it's easier with a buddy. It can be more fun. You can have some curiosity around, oh, why do you want to achieve that goal? Dig a little bit deeper. But here's where your support network can come in. You can also get yourself a coach. You can rely on a therapist, friends and family. But I think in order to make things stick, you have to start small and then make sure you have a support system and accountability.
And briefly, Elizabeth, you also say visualization is important. What do you mean?
Ladies, break out the vision boards. This is a wonderful time to get some images. I think if you can see it and feel it, it's much more likely to happen.
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're not wrong, Elizabeth. We do talk a lot. Like,
it's
we
true.
chit-chat, like, in the commercials.
Yes.
So we could keep ourselves
We should check in. Yeah, we'll figure it out. You can do the sweets, though. I'm going to stand back on that.
I didn't say I was doing it this year.
Elizabeth Pearson, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.